Alright, y'all, check me out, man. This TC, I'm back on the channel. Today we're gonna be reacting to this video about why, explains how women are keeping themselves single. You know what I'm saying? I just broke fast. It's Ramadan. I broke it pretty late tonight by accident. It's 10:58 at night. But I've been recording and stuff out there. So if y'all see me eating, you feel me? Don't mind me. But without further ado, man, we're about to get into this video.
This mess of a culture by themselves. They need real help with this.
Female professor explains how women are keeping themselves single. Empowered single women. Welcome to Management Highlights Daily. In this video, we highlight a female professor and a recently published article by a female psychologist that gives us great insight into why it is women who keep themselves single. Now it's time for us to get into this and do what we gotta do because we manage, shit.
And I'm more and more convinced by young men who tell me the problem is most women, they say most women don't want to date. Most young women don't actually want to date. They say they want to. They think they want to. But what happens is this. This almost always happens to guys I know at BC and at other schools. You ask a young woman out, and she says yes, but deer in headlights thing. Oh yeah, sure, oh great, yeah, that's great. Within 2 days, she's texted you saying, this is just as friends, right? I'm not into a thing, I kind of blah, 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 blah.
I've noticed that too, though. Like, not personal, on a personal tip, but just like in general, I noticed that like women don't, like if you go out and ask a girl out or something, you could tell like the vibe that they give you. It's almost like just for the moment. Like, okay, yeah, we're going to do this for a minute. Like, kind of like the best bidder wins. Whoever treats me the best. There's not really no love in it no more.
This is mysterious to men. It's not mysterious to me. I know exactly what's happened. That young woman has gone and talked to 108 of her closest friends. And 106 of those friends have said, oh no, don't go out, I heard him once say something weird in history class.
Bro, women keep women single at an all-time rate. This is whether you're in a relationship, a marriage. Tyrese's ex-wife even said that, you know what I'm saying, her mom and her friends got in her ear and made her divorce him. Women keep other women single when they know that you have somebody who is better than anybody who they've been with. And this is 100% a fact. Because Tyrese's mom never had nobody on Tyrese's level. All her friends never had nobody on Tyrese's level. So, of course, they're going to try to trick you out the position so you could go back to their level. It's crazy.
We mentioned the power of the sisterhood a lot on this channel, but the part that weighs the most, in my opinion, is the fact that these strong and independent women cannot seem to make decisions for themselves. How can...
Bro, that decisions for themselves thing is so true, bro. Like, finding a woman who knows how to make decisions for herself and not let her friends control her mind and her family and friends control her mind is almost like up there with, like, you know how when you got a list of like what you're looking for in a woman, and then you name maybe 5 things, but it's like you don't never hear nobody name, I want somebody who can think for themselves. That's so important being in a relationship. I don't know how to explain, because all the relationships I've been in, even if my friends and family did not like who I was with, bro, there's nothing that they could say to sway a decision for me to leave that person. But for women, it's totally different.
Can you consider yourself independent if you cannot make decisions without depending on others? Fellas, never follow a woman's lead because she will lead you to your doom. Women in charge is a recipe for disaster because women are agents of chaos. Now, women can follow, yeah, they can follow a script, they can take a test, they can do their job because that's already mapped out for them. That's the difference between being educated and being intelligent. Check this out.
Splitting up your group is a high-risk strategy. But if you do decide to send out an advance party, preparation. It really is fundamental to good survival. The women have circled back to Coconut Beach for a second time. Having pushed through the jungle for 2 days, they're not one step closer to camp.
These were women with jobs and college degrees and had the luxury of joining forces because two heads are better than one. Couldn't figure.
Speaking of college degrees, bro, y'all know a fun fact is that I think they said like 80 to 90% of women that get degrees file for divorce. No, I think women with I misspoke. Women with degrees file for divorce 80 to 90% more or something like that.
Avec les box à cuisine.
Figure out how to get to their camp on a freaking island. A freaking island. Keywords. Could not figure out. That's what intelligence is all about. That's why school is not that hard, because you get the opportunity to prepare. There are classes, you can ask questions, give Batman the time to prepare, and he can beat Superman. And you see what happens when there is pressure. They fight with each other, they quit on each other, they break down crying. Fellas, this is not about hating women. This is about understanding that women are not men. Stop the foolishness. Women should not be competing against men. They should cooperate.
Bro, that's a big fact though. Real talk. I think the problem in the West right now is that really, bro, you got so many. It seems like women hate coming from so many men because women are literally trying to compete with men. And all we're trying to say is stay in your place. And they're taking offense to that by thinking that they can be on the same level as us. I think that's a little crazy. And then they say they want a man who thinks that they're on the same level. Then they get him and they don't want him. They want a man who's at a higher status than them. It's crazy.
And know their place. Some of these women don't want to recognize the differences until their skulls are cracked by a transformer. It's not a coincidence that women struggle in these survivor situations. They did one in the US, the UK, and one with the Netherlands and Belgium together, and each time the men had to come to the rescue of the women because they would die on these islands. Women give the worst dating advice. Recently, this article came out called The Rise of Empowered Single Women, What Women Want from Single Lonely Men. The article came out as a reply to the article called The Rise of Lonely Single Men. You can see how the title of this article already messes women up. The title suggests that single women are empowered, but not lonely. If men are single, this means women are single too. 50% of Americans between 18 and 34 are single. Women definitely get more attention and have more sex than men, but this doesn't mean they are not lonely. Loneliness is on the rise and is going to impact both genders, and it's going to hit women harder.
I feel like loneliness is on the rise in America because, mind you, I'm in Belgium. I'm not sure if loneliness is on the rise out here, but I feel like women's standards is what's keeping them lonely. And they think they're settling by being with an average guy, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with average guys, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all boys, man.
Psychologists that wrote this article saw this as an opportunity to tell men they need to step up and what women want from the single, lonely men. And like always, they tell on themselves. Let's read. In the past, most women needed men for resources. They needed a provider. Now, with more opportunities, women have more independence and recognize that they do not need men in the same way women did in previous generations. Without such high stakes, women are raising the bar. We are no longer looking for a provider, but a partner and an equitable relationship. We want more. No, women are still looking for providers. Women just want men to provide.
I think the craziest thing that I think about this generation is that women want providers, but they also don't want to go 50-50. But they also want to work and save all of their money. That doesn't make no sense to me. Like, y'all seen the story I did on my channel the other day. If you have been watching my channel consistently, I appreciate you. The lady, she saved $47,000 on her husband, and it was his money because she was a stay-at-home wife. So it's like, they want to provide her, but they want to save their money when it's time to escape. Whole time it's like that's not fair. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like if you can't do it for an American woman, to them you're not man enough. And it's like of course I could do it, but why am I trying to prove to you I'm man enough by paying all of these bills when you know what I'm saying? You eventually gonna leave anyway. Crazy world y'all living in over there.
More. That's why women have a problem with men not earning at least the same, if not more than they do, while complaining about an imaginary gender pay gap. You can't make this up. Women have no idea what they want. But she is going to give us a list of 10 things women want. Here we go. Number 1, we want to be treated as equals. Bullshit. The last thing women want is to be treated as equals. The dating game is the perfect example of how women shapeshift from modern women.
Lists like these, bro. We want to be treated as equals. We want to feel seen and heard. We want our feelings to be respected and validated. We want to feel safe and supported. We want to share core values with our partners. We want to have flexibilities. Bro, y'all cannot share core values with your partners because at the end of the day, right when your partner says something that you don't agree with, you're going to start to say we grew apart. We want our feelings to be respected and validated. Okay. We want to feel seen and heard. Okay. We want to be treated as equals. You're not equal. How hard, like, what is there, like, there's no way for you women watching, because y'all know y'all going to say, I hate my mom as women's hate. I actually have a great relationship with my mom. We want to be treated as equals. Bro, the boss is not going to his employees saying we want to be treated as equals. All the women that be cheating with their bosses, why you think you cheating with your boss? Because you know he's not equal to you. Your husband should be at a higher ranking in your head than your boss. But that's not how it go in America. I feel sorry for y'all boys in America sometimes.
To traditional women, they pick and choose the benefits from each position. She-quality is what women want. All the benefits of equality without the struggles, the disadvantages, the duties, like fighting in the army. Number 2, you want to feel seen and heard. Of course you do. Everything is about attention. Never, ever. You want to feel safe and supported. Do whatever.
Wow,
Here's
they
the
got
big secret about
big
women.
list, bro.
We want you to flirt with us. We even want you to get sexual with us.
Whatever you want. You want the flexibility to be a hoe and a housewife at the same time. Or you want to have a whole phase and when it's over, still be recognized as Saint Mary. You want to get
Sheesh. We want to have the flexibility of having multiple identities. That's crazy. I feel sorry for y'all boys in America. They want to be hoes, bro. I'm telling you. A woman, a woman will always tell you there's more to life than women. I've came to the conclusion that women tell men things that are really a part of who they are. So if your woman tells you there's more to life than fucking bitches, she wants to fuck hella niggas. I remember I had an ex, bro. She told me, bro. She said we was talking about something. I was like, bro, these girls just be wanting to fuck. She said some shit under her breath like, oh no. I was like, these girls be wearing all this stuff not knowing these niggas just want to fuck. She was like, maybe they just want to fuck too. I was like, damn. I know what I got on my hands, buddy. That's crazy.
married, say wedding vows and break those vows whenever you feel like it. This is why women don't like the manosphere, because we are telling men to protect themselves at all times. Don't you dare get married, you. Women need us to be fools. We need to believe that
Bro, and this is facts. I always say a woman marries the fool for her. You don't ever want to be the fool, bro. You really don't ever even want to get married in this generation and time, bro. But if you do find a woman who you think is the one, just know she thinks you're a fool, bro. Because, like I say, women marry the good guy. They don't marry the bad boy, you know what I'm saying? Because the bad boy, they're going to try to change him. And if she can't change you, she going to leave you. Why you think Sierra left Future? She could not change him. Got the Russell Wilson. Hey, you gonna listen to what I say one time. Like, I feel like I shouldn't have to be 45 for y'all to realize I'm spitting some real gems.
The woman is gonna be with us forever when we put a ring on it. Sylvester Stallone. Come on. Number 7, we want to be part of the conversation regarding negotiating roles and expectations within the relationship. Women are acting like we are still in the Middle Ages or something. These feminists will give you this impression that men didn't consult with their wives. There are videos here on YouTube about marital conflicts. The reason why she mentions this is because she's burned their own bridges. A healthy disagreement can only... Psychologist reminds me of this scene.
You are the dumbest.
Alright, man, I'm gonna wrap this video up right here, man. Y'all, we seen everything that we needed to see. We seen the whole list. I think the list was